1982 gave us songs capable of taking us back to moments we thought we had forgotten. 10 songs filled with memories, emotions, and youth. Join me on this journey through an unforgettable era, because more than 40 years later, these songs still hold a piece of our youth. Let's begin. Number 10, Open Arms by Journey. Released on January 8, 1982, Open Arms showed Journey's most vulnerable side. The band had been filling stadiums with powerful guitars, but this time, they let their guard down. Steve Perry sang every line like a plea, turning that ballad into an unforgettable confession. The song appeared on the album Escape and was written by Steve Perry together with Jonathan Cain. The idea had been born years earlier, when Cain was still with the Babies, but it was rejected for sounding too sentimental. There were even doubts within Journey, because the song seemed to move away from the band's usual sound. The public ultimately erased any doubts. Open Arms reached number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and remained in that position for 6 weeks, becoming Journey's biggest hit on that chart. It did not need to reach number 1 to become one of the most memorable moments of their entire career. More than 4 decades later, Open Arms remains one of the great soft rock ballads. Its power is not in the guitars or the volume, but in something far more human. Coming back after being hurt, opening your heart again, and asking that person for one last chance. Number 9, Gypsy by Fleetwood Mac. Released in August of 1982, Gypsy arrived wrapped in a deep sense of nostalgia. Without needing the drama of a sweeping ballad, Stevie Nicks' voice seemed to open a door to the past, to those memories that surface when we look back and think about who we once were. The song appeared on the album Mirage and was written by Stevie Nicks as she reflected on her years before fame. She remembered those days with Lindsey Buckingham, when they were not yet stars, slept on a mattress on the floor, and had little money, but still held on to a freedom that fame would eventually change forever. Gypsy reached number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100 and climbed to number 4 on Billboard's rock chart. In the United Kingdom, it reached number 46, but its spectacular music video, directed by Russell Mulcahy, reinforced Stevie Nicks' mysterious, almost magical image during MTV's early years. More than 4 decades later, Gypsy remains one of Fleetwood Mac's most special songs. More than a song about love or loss, it invites us to return to our roots, to that place in our memory where life seems simpler, freer, and perhaps more real. Number 8, Words by F.R. David. Released in May of 1982, Words was one of those gentle songs that did not need to raise its voice to find a place in your heart. With its delicate melody, elegant rhythm, and that unforgettable phrase, F.R. David turned a simple song into a deeply nostalgic memory. I'm just a music man. Behind that sound was Robert Fitoussi, the French musician who adopted the stage name F.R. David. With his dark glasses, white guitar, and almost whispered voice, he created a song in which love seemed to struggle to speak, as if words still were not enough to express everything the heart was holding inside. Just a simple song. The success was enormous, especially in Europe. The Words reached number 1 in Germany, Italy, and Spain, while also conquering several other markets. In the United Kingdom, it reached number 2, while in the United States it had a more modest presence, reaching number 62 on the Billboard Hot 100. More than 4 decades after its release, Words still sounds like a small capsule of nostalgia. It does not need grand explosions or excessive drama. That clean, almost fragile melody is enough to take us back to those days when certain songs seemed as though they would stay with us forever. If any of these songs just brought back a memory you thought you had forgotten, hit like and subscribe to RockVault. We still have some great songs left to relive together. Let's keep going. Number 7. Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. Released in May of 1982, Eye of the Tiger was not a delicate song, but it had something impossible to forget. From that opening riff, Survivor delivered a direct hit to the heart, a song made for getting back up, holding on, and fighting again. The song was born after Sylvester Stallone went looking for a track powerful enough to accompany Rocky Balboa's return. When he was unable to use Queen's Another One Bites the Dust, he called Survivor, and Frankie Sullivan and Jim Peterick ended up writing an anthem tailor-made for the film Rocky III. The impact was immediate. It reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and remained at the top for 6 weeks. It also reached number 1 in the United Kingdom, won a Grammy, and was nominated for an Oscar, proving that this movie song had become a worldwide phenomenon. Over time, Eye of the Tiger stopped belonging only to Rocky and became a symbol of strength. Today, all it takes is hearing its first few seconds to return to that era and feel the adrenaline, that moment when the music seems to tell you that you can still get back up one more time. Number 6. Even the Nights Are Better by Air Supply. Released in June of 1982, Even the Nights Are Better arrived like a gentle touch in the middle of a decade, filled with soaring choruses. Air Supply chose a warm and uplifting song, the kind that seemed to stay with the listener from the very first verse. When someone you love's beside you. The song appeared on the album Now and Forever, and told the story of someone coming out of long nights, loneliness, and wounds that were hard to forget. But then someone new comes along, a presence capable of changing everything, as if love could not erase the past, but could bring hope back into life. I never dreamed there'd be someone to hold me. The impact confirmed just how strong the duo's momentum was. Even the Nights Are Better reached number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 and climbed to number 1 on the adult contemporary chart. Its music video, filmed at Coney Island, reinforced that feeling of gentle romance, carnival lights, and hope by the sea. Over the decades, Air Supply turned a story of overcoming sadness into a melody of comfort. The song became a refuge for those who had ever felt the weight of the night, until someone came along to remind them that after the pain, the heart could come alive again. I never dreamed there'd be someone to hold. Even the nights are better. Number 5. Do You Really Want to Hurt Me by Culture Club. Give me time. Do you really want to hurt? Released in September of 1982, Do You Really Want to Hurt Me showed that Culture Club could conquer the world without raising its voice. With its gentle rhythm and reggae feel, the song created an unforgettable atmosphere, while Boy George turned a painful question into a memory that still lingers. The song appeared on the album Kissing to Be Clever and came after 2 singles that had gone almost unnoticed. But this time, something changed. Boy George's vulnerable voice, the band's image, and lyrics about wounded love transformed Culture Club from a London curiosity into a phenomenon. The impact was immediate. It reached number 1 in the United Kingdom for 3 weeks and also topped the charts in Canada and Australia. In the United States, it reached number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. Its music video, directed by Julian Temple, showed Boy George in a symbolic trial. You really want to hurt me? More than 4 decades later, Do You Really Want to Hurt Me remains one of the most elegant confessions of 80s pop. Its power lies in that mixture of sweetness and sadness, a question sung calmly, but filled with memories of a love that was beginning to fall apart.
Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry?
Number 4. Gloria by Laura Branigan. Released in June of 1982, Gloria arrived with a force that was impossible to forget. Laura Branigan did not just sing. She seemed to chase a memory with every note. Her voice turned a story of romantic anxiety into a cry that still takes us back to the 80s. The song was a version of Umberto Tozzi's Italian hit, originally released in 1979. But Laura Branigan did not simply translate it. With new English lyrics and a more intense production, Gloria went from a European song to a pop explosion made for American radio. The impact was enormous. It reached number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and remained on the chart for 36 weeks. It also reached number 1 on Cashbox, was certified platinum, and earned Laura Branigan a Grammy nomination. More than 4 decades later, Gloria still sounds like a race against the heart. It is not a quiet ballad, but it is a song filled with emotion, urgency, and memories. The kind that begins like a desperate call and ends by taking us back, if only for a moment, to our youth. Number 3. Rosanna by Toto. Released in March of 1982, Rosanna arrived with an elegance that was impossible to forget. It had soft rock, pop soul, studio precision, and a radiant chorus. Toto sounded like master musicians turning a romantic story into memories that still shine with the spirit of the 80s. The song appeared on the album Toto 4 and was written by David Paich. For years, it was believed to be about Rosanna Arquette, who was dating Steve Porcaro at the time, but Paich explained that he simply took the name and blended it with memories of several women. That mix of myth, elegance, and precision ended up giving the song a charm that still remains. What became immortal was Jeff Porcaro's Groove, a shuffle inspired by John Bonham and Bernard Purdie. Its impact was enormous. It reached number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 12 in the United Kingdom. At the Grammys, it won Record of the Year, while Toto 4 took home Album of the Year. More than 40 years later, Rosanna remains a jewel of 80s pop rock. Its magic lies in that blend of technique and emotion. Every arrangement seems measured down to the smallest detail, yet everything sounds warm and human, as if beneath all that perfection, the memory of those years were still beating. Number 2. Save a Prayer by Duran Duran. Released in August of 1982, Save a Prayer showed Duran Duran's more elegant and melancholic side. Between hypnotic keyboards, gentle guitars, and Simon Le Bon's voice, the band created a nighttime song, like a memory that still comes back after the party is over. The song appeared on the album Rio and grew out of a synthesizer sequence created by Nick Rhodes. Over that enveloping foundation, the group built a warm and mysterious atmosphere, while Simon Le Bon wrote lyrics about a fleeting encounter, closer to a memory than to a perfect romance. The impact was strong in the United Kingdom, where it reached number 2. In the United States, it arrived years later at number 16 on the Billboard Hot 100. Its music video, directed by Russell Mulcahy and filmed in Sri Lanka, reinforced the band's exotic image during the MTV era. Save a Prayer was not just a new wave ballad. It was a snapshot of youth, mystery, and memory. Between its nighttime atmosphere and enveloping melody, the song turned a fleeting encounter into one of the most nostalgic memories of the 80s. Number 1. Hard to Say I'm Sorry by Chicago.
It's hard for me to say I'm sorry.
Released in May of 1982, Hard to Say I'm Sorry arrived like a softly spoken confession. Chicago stepped away for a moment from its powerful horn section and chose an intimate ballad where Peter Cetera seemed to sing from that fragile moment when memories weigh more heavily than pride.
Everybody needs a little time away.
The song appeared on the album Chicago 16 and was written by Peter Cetera together with David Foster. For the band, it marked an important change, less brass rock and more 80s polish. That smooth and elegant production helped introduce Chicago to a generation that still remembers the band today.
After all that we've been through.
The impact was immediate. It reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 for 2 weeks and also topped the adult contemporary chart. In the United Kingdom, it reached number 4, was certified gold, and received a Grammy nomination. Over the years, Hard to Say I'm Sorry has remained one of soft rock's great apologies. It is not about a perfect love, but about that moment when someone realizes that to save what they love, they must first let go of their pride and say they are sorry. And that brings us to the end of this journey through 10 songs that still hold memories, emotions, and a piece of our youth. But the music does not end here. I'm leaving you 2 more videos so we can keep reliving those songs and stories that shaped our lives. I'll see you there, my fellow rock friend.